Alright, y'all, we're going to show you how to change the wireless Wi-Fi card in your laptop. You know, sometimes they go weak, sometimes you just get a little wimpy one to begin with. Sometimes you just want a more powerful one because you can get one. I don't know. Sometimes they die. Anyway, so first things first, make sure the bitch unplugged. And if you're a Democratic Party member, this is a good time to change the video, because if you don't know the difference between illegal aliens, which we all welcome, and illegal aliens, which are fucking criminals, then you're too stupid to own tools. Please, God, go find another video. Alright, battery is out. Pop my little cover here. Actually, for this one, I need the big... I have a tip rigged for this one. I'm ahead of the game today. Oh no, that's the CRMA cover. Alright, I'm screwing up already. That's the wrong cover. I need to be on this cover. While we're in here, I guess we'll show you how to change the RAM too. Where'd my little cup go? Alright, look at, we'll use the top of that box right there. Go. And that should be the last screw on that cover. Boom. Yeah, what do we have here? We have our Wi-Fi card. It is one of them huge ones. Do I want to change that sucker out, really? Yeah, no I don't. I really don't want to change that one out. The memory's under that cover. We'll show you memory on another unit right there. Yeah, they're all the right socket. What I don't have is the big fat antenna connector. So we're going to steal that out of another notebook. Alright. So anyway, I have another notebook open because I kind of knew that this would happen. So I'm going to show you on that other notebook. Let me pop this cover back on real quick. It'll take me about a second. Alright, I'll get to that in a second. I'll just flip it over and flip it into my hand. guess I wedged it in there pretty good. Just so happens I have a solution for that situation. Okay, now it's not wedged. And now it's in my hand. See if I can get it in there this time. Okay, perfect. Power back on. Okay, so pop this one up here. Now, most of the time, and this is not an exception, I had a couple ready here to show you. They're in there. You got two little wires. Sometimes there's three. Most of the newer ones there's three. Well, most of the better new ones. And by the way, these little cards will fit in place where those big cards are in the other one. I just don't feel like doing that because the cards that I have laying around are not as powerful as that big monster that's in there. That's probably a 1-watt card. I gotta look it up later. Boom. Once the screw is out, they come out. Now some of these will have wings like RAM. Here, let me grab a sticker again. When you're ramming these, you know, they pop in little wings. Now, some of these Wi-Fi cards will be in there with the little clippy wings, just like RAM. You pop that sucker out. What do we got here? We have an old Anatel. Oh boy. Talk about junk. Alright, go ahead and move on to demonstration number 2. Let's do the right thing. I really don't feel like putting this one back together because I gotta put a screen in it. Anatel, this is an Intel chip, so I could technically take one of these RA links and throw in there, I guess. Yeah, and that would actually fit. And then you put your antenna connectors on. Some guys do it after, some guys do it before. I always do one before, just in case I got a bad connector or something. Don't know why, don't care. Boom, I'm done. But I'm going to put the Anatel back in there because I really don't like those RA links. I truly don't. Now you know how to change them at least. And most notebooks are the same. I mean, the bottom of a notebook is the bottom of a notebook. They all have something to let them loose with. They all have something to change out. And sometimes you're lucky the covers are labeled. Sometimes you're not so lucky and they're not. And another reason that you would change out your little Wi-Fi card is a lot of these modern ones have Bluetooth built in them. A lot of the early ones, it was a separate little Bluetooth thing that was actually on a sub card, whatever you want to call it. But the card was just a little long piece of shit and it was USB, and there's a lot of notebooks that didn't get that. This day and age, I hope that there's not very many of those left, because I got a bunch of them that I can hold on to and maybe sell as collector's items one day. I don't think any of them will ever bring what an Apple II did. Boom, that's in there. We'll give it a snug with the big one because I felt it slip at the end. Actually, that little screwdriver was perfect, the exact right size for that. Oh wow, we got a hard drive. We can, little 64 gig solid state there. Okay, so that one's back together, and like I said, most notebooks are the same. This one I've already got the bottom cover popped off. Look here, there it is, same one screw wonder right at the corner. 2 antenna leads, boom, you're done. You know, pop it in, pop it out, be careful with the connectors so you don't mess them up. That's all you got to remember. When you do plug your notebook back in, plug it in on an Ethernet cable, and if you're running Windows, let it download the drivers. If you're running Linux, don't bother with the Ethernet cable. You probably already got the kernel modules for it, for your new wireless card. If not, then hey, plug in the Ethernet cable and add in the appropriate kernel modules or firmware if you got some old piece of shit that needs to be flashed up first. Alright, we'll holler at y'all later. I hope it helps somebody, as long as they're not a Democratic Party member. But shit, I couldn't do that with a straight face. Good thing. Alright, we'll holler at y'all later.